Hello, this is Professor BRB, and today we're going to learn how to add sounds to each page of this document we've been working on for several tutorials. If you look at the previous tutorial, I will show you how I found and converted these sounds for use in Adobe InDesign. What I want to do here is add a sound to each one of my 4 pages, a sound that will load when the page loads, so that it'll give kind of a sense of atmosphere to each page. First thing that I need to do is import the sounds. So I'm going to open up my layers panel and choose my background layer because I want to import the sounds into that layer so I can kind of hide them. So just like importing a picture, I go File, Place, and I'm navigating to a folder where I have stored all my sound effects. And I have converted them from the WAV format to MP3 or FV4, both of which will work for InDesign. So I'm going to choose this FV4 glacier sound, courtesy of Joe Svalbard, and open that. You can see I get a full cursor here, and I'm going to kind of hide this sound. Well, I think it'll hide right there. In my background layer, let's look here, I'm just going to drag it to the back so it's hidden. With that sound still selected, I choose my media panel, and note we are in the digital publishing workspace in InDesign CS6, and here's a little play button and I can preview my sound. That is a great kind of a glacier sound there. That was actually recorded by the kind people at Free Sound. It was actually recorded in front of a glacier. So I'm happy with that sound. I'm just going to click Play on Page Load. I don't want it to loop, I just want it to play once. Poster, I want none because I want this to be invisible. Controller, I want none. So that's perfect. Actually, let's pull that up. Let's preview that and see if it works. So I just need to preview the page here. And I can hear that that's working perfectly. Very good. So now let's go to page 2 and see if we can find a sound that's going to work for that. Oh, okay, this is a railroad sound. Making sure I'm still in my background layer. I go File, Place, and I previously have a sound of a train horn that I had found and converted. I click Open. I'm going to kind of hide it under this picture here because it's in the background layer. Let's let it import and test it. Great. So play on page load, no poster in this case, no controller. Let's go to page 3. And I believe I'm going to use a wind sound here. So we're going to go File, Place. And here is a wind sound. Let's go ahead and place that wind sound in on this page. And let it import and pull it down to the back of the layer here. Preview it in media. Oh, that's nice. Okay, great. Play on page load. No poster because I want it to be invisible. And one last page here. So once again, I go to File, Place, and I'm choosing a sound clip I found on Free Sound of Alaskan birds twittering. Open on my background layer here. To just put that in and drag it to the back to make sure it's hidden. Go to my media panel while it's still selected. That sounds great. Play on page load. None. So one thing I would like to point out is when you go to your links panel, that all of these sounds will appear in your links panel, and they are links in the same way that your images are links. So you must always keep those where InDesign knows where to find them. And if you package this for output, those will be included. So let's go to our controller here, make sure we're choosing Document and Play. And our navigation buttons we created in a previous tutorial should be working. So let's just be quiet and listen to what happens. So that is great. That really adds a lot to my interactive project, that there is a sound every time you navigate to a new page, and I think that adds a lot. Thank you very much for your attention, and we will continue InDesign Interactive in the future.